A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this collective reading. Here I can pick on to the energy of a choice has been given to you. A choice that either you can be a magnet for prosperity, abundance, and to be able to shine fully, or you can be a repellent to all of these things. And there's a catalyst, a person here who is someone you're close to, of course, because people we don't know, people we are not close to cannot hurt us. This is a rule. Only those who we are close to can hurt us, or in some cases, they are the ones who can influence us to do something great. They can inspire us to do something great in life. But here I'm talking about a catalyst who has actually made you feel that this person is not of your level. They are much below your level, your self-respect. But the thing is that this person has made you realize it. You were not thinking about all of this. You didn't care about any of this. But this person has made you realize by putting you up for some kind of competition, by comparing you with the other people who are much below your level. And in spirituality, we always talk about, or when we are learning lessons, we always talk about, let's not have a superiority complex or an inferiority complex. But those are things which will come much later. When you're on planet Earth, you have to learn the 3D lessons as well. You need to be really good in both 3D and 5D. And I've said this many times and I'll probably keep saying it. So, two things I'll talk about. Why this person is triggering you, because of course you need to grow. You need to grow, okay? You need to grow and you need to go ahead in your journey. You cannot remain stuck in your journey. So God wants you to look within. God wants you to watch yourself, watch your actions also, and remember that you're a dignified person and there are certain things you should not do to your own self. And this person, by disrespecting you, by being abusive towards you, they are actually making you realize that as much as other people should stay where they belong, you also need to stay where you belong, which is in your beautiful world, okay? To keep your aura clean also, you have to make sure that you do certain things or you behave certain ways. So it is good to meditate. I always recommend people should meditate. But throughout the day also, you need to be very conscious and aware of what kind of thoughts you're thinking about. This person is trying to do things which, number one, put you in some kind of weird competition with others, especially karmic energies, especially third party energies. You have done a lot for this person. This is not a gender specific reading, so it will apply to everyone, okay? You have done a lot for this person. You have helped this person a lot. You've cared for this person. You have a very strong connection with this person. Maximum cases it has to be a romantic connection, but in some cases it can be a platonic connection as well. But you've done a lot for this person, but they're trying to impress other people, or they're trying to do things to you when they should not be doing it to you. You may have shared with them your problem. You may have shared with them some kind of difficulty you've been going through, but what they have done is they're trying to make you feel you don't deserve the goodness of this world, okay? But they can give it to someone else. They can give it to A, B, C, D, to their favorites or to someone they fancy. But the person or people they fancy, they are even worse. And you're thinking that what is it? What is this that this person is seeing in them or looking at them? And trust me, it is more about the fact that you don't show off, you don't pretend, you don't do a whole bunch of things that a lot of 3D people do. You are a peace-loving person or simple person. I'm not talking about wearing clothes or makeup or doing those kind of things. No. I'm talking about simplicity. It's in the heart, right? So you don't like to brag about things, you don't like to show off about things, you don't like to do certain things certain ways that a lot of people do. And this is where they're making a mistake, because you're not that kind of a person. But there are other people who are like that, and this person is not that spiritually mature. They have a very strong ego. We all have ego. Ego means attachment to your physical identity. We all have it, but some people have it a lot. This person is very egotistical. They can get hurt by small little things. So when they see someone doing anything which kind of triggers their insecurities, they will either impress that person. Sometimes they're going to use you also to impress other people, like a tool, like a trophy. And sometimes they can they actually don't see your value the way they should see it, your worth. Your worth is really high, your value is really high, but you also, God is, through this whole experience, God is telling you that you also need, in some cases, to show your value to people who don't value you. So okay, it is fine, somebody doesn't value you, but when they start devaluing you, when they start disrespecting you, then that's the time, derespecting, then that's it's a new word, then that's the time you need to really get into your power, and you need to make sure that you set some boundaries and you disconnect from this person mentally. Like, somebody you write long messages to doesn't reply on time, doesn't revert on time. Somebody you try to have a communication conversation going for something, whatever, they always misunderstand you. They never try to make up with you. They always keep getting angry on this thing or that thing, or they keep doing things that betray your trust. They betray your trust. They pull you down in many ways, verbally, emotionally, mentally. Now, as a person who's doing inner work, a lot of times you are going to meet such people in life, and a lotus doesn't bloom. A lotus is a plant that blooms in environments that actually are very different from the lotus. We all know that, right? It's very detached from the water, and yet it is capable enough to take the nutrients from the water, whatever it needs. So this person is actually making you a thick-skinned person. What they are doing to you by humiliating you, by disrespecting you, by showing you that they are going to respect people who are much below you, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, financially, education-wise, work-wise, whatever, beauty, good looks, it's for both genders. So whatever you are doing for this person, they are not able to receive it. On top of that, they give you shit. They give you shit, or they give you something bad. So you have to, whatever they give to you, you have to imagine it's a present and give it back to them. You don't have to take it from them. You don't have to collect it from them and keep it with you. A lot of us have been doing this. People are bad to us, people are mean to us, people are not caring or loving towards us. They try to ignore us, they try to neglect us, they are mean towards us. But we take it. We should not take it. Okay, we should not take it. If someone is good towards us and you have this spiritual maturity, you will receive it. Sometimes people who are stern towards you, sometimes they can be really your good friends, because they want you to succeed, they want you to grow. And for that also we need to have a spiritual maturity. And then there are times when we have to be really honest to ourselves and ask ourselves, is this person always making me feel horrible? And why am I getting affected by this person? This is the point, more important point. You feel very heartbroken. There's constant comparison. You're being pitted against other people. Not being appreciated for whatever you've done in life or whatever you do on a daily basis. And now you are also feeling desperate about materialistic things, though you have faith, you have a lot of faith, but you feel desperate because of this negative comparison and constant betrayal. You have done a lot for this person and you've been really nice to this person, and yet if you get this in return, then you are trying to basically figure it all out. What is your next step forward? What do you need to do? What you actually want to do is to maintain your calm and cool, ice cool mindset, to maintain your joy, to maintain your bliss. You don't want to take offense to anything or anybody. You are thinking in your head that I will not take offense anymore and I will not care anymore. If I am getting affected, if I'm getting triggered, then there is something that I need to do. How I do it, like you have a plan in your head, you have to figure it out. Okay? So you need to maintain your level. This person is acting below your level. They're bringing in other people to make you feel like they are better than you. You're not taking offense from the ego perspective, but if it is hurting your feelings that you've done so much for them, you've given them love, affection, support, money, whatever was needed, if you have done all of that, then in the end, if they give you just negative nonsense, they just give you difficulties, they give you more challenges. They're always like this. They have this pattern, it seems. Then your pattern is to break this pattern. Your pattern should be to break this pattern, keep your aura clean, and not feel anything, not show any reaction, not feel anything. You don't have to talk to this person. Like, yeah, I mean, there will be certain change in your body language, there will be certain change in your behavior. There will be a time when you'll not do so much for this person. And this person will figure it out. But it should not be done from revenge mode. Rather, it should be done from a nonchalant attitude, like, I don't care. I don't care about this. This is not my priority. This is not important for me. So you can do this work on your own or you can do it with me. People have been asking me in the comment section and in the mails how to connect with you and how to get into therapy sessions or reading sessions. It is very simple, guys and girls. It is very simple. You have to first go through the description box. Right under this video, there's a description box. It has all the details over there. If you're from, and I work with people globally, okay? It's not like I don't work with Indians or I don't work with this people or this or that. I work with people globally. For people wherever PayPal works, you can book the session. The whole therapy has to be done. It has to be booked on PayPal. For personal one-on-one reading sessions also you can book from PayPal. But if you're from India, then you have to write an email to me at the sunamoon@gmail.com and I will give you my details over there. That's it. But go through the description box first and figure out what you want. You want a reading or you want a therapy, or these are the two things. You can get my book also and you can become a Patreon also. To keep this whole thing going, you can also be a part of this whole mission. One of the missions actually is to be authentic and share authentic information as per the different stages of this journey. Twin Flame Ascension is a very blessed journey, and most, actually 90%, 95% twin flames usually get into twin flame marriages or twin flame relationships, and they are here to make a better world. And the more important person is or are the children that you will bring to this world, or the children who are a part of your world already. So they are your, like, they are your people actually. They are your teammates. And other people also who are giving you challenges and difficulties, thank you so much. We have to say thank you to them, because there will be a point, there is always a time when you will outgrow them. First, you outgrow all the narcissists around you, then you learn to forgive your parents, then you learn to forgive the people who have always been around you but they've been difficult. Then comes the romantic connections, the partnerships. Then comes other things also. I mean, there are lots of things. There are lots of permutations and combinations. We all have it, but we need to maintain the sun and moon energy. The sun is the masculine energy, and the moon is the feminine energy, your mother energy and your father energy. When you work through these two energies, these two very important energies, it will have a big impact in your romantic connections. And don't think everybody's romantic connections are hunky-dory and it's a bed of roses. No. You have to make it work, and you have to use everything as fodder. Everything that is given to you is fodder for your growth, because eventually we are all individuals here and we are going to leave alone. But we spend time with people here on planet Earth. People are our co-travelers. Some of them are going to be with us for a longer period of time, and some maybe not for such a long period of time. But whatever it is, we are here to keep our frequency stable and stay in places where we are more integrated with source, and we are more relaxed and we are more calm, because on that side, in that zone, a lot is also happening. Interesting things are happening. So you've not been a person who suffers from this superiority complex, where you talk about my level is this and your level is this, you're below me, I'm above you. No, you have not done it. It is other people who are doing it to you. It's not something you want to do. They are doing it to you. So you have to show it to them. You have to show it to them that you don't care. You don't give a rat's ass. It's not important for you. You will not be a part of this toxic competition. You will not be a part of this toxic cycle. To do this, you have to become really rock solid, cold, calculated, professional, even in personal situations. So, yes, this is where I'm going to close this reading. But I want to tell you, you're doing a great job. You are doing fine. You're getting support from universe. These collective readings, the channelings are also, this is big support from universe. When I was doing certain types of certain kind of inner work, I was in certain situation. I had nobody around me. But when I started going within, I would get the downloads, the channelings, I would get some kind of content, I would meet some kind of people. I would also get it like that. So, in my opinion, we're going to become a match to the medicine. And love is the medicine, the biggest medicine. Love is the only medicine that can heal all the sickness of this planet. So, I will see you in the next one. One love, peace out, and Victor Ram.